Well, January the 7th, I was a bad boy. I played another song that talked about some frequencies and how it might affect a human being. Isn't it amazing? As in baseball, 3 strikes you and you're out. But here on YouTube, when they claim that you are saying something untrue, a falsehood, they give you a strike. When in reality, you're knocking it out of the park. Everything's upside down and backwards. Just the Voice 2 got taken down not too long ago after being struck on. Funny thing, Jacob Blake. I questioned that. And the police officer, just a couple nights ago, no charges will be filed. After the guy got shot 7 times in the back at close range. But the gun never hit the cop. Got a good shot of it. Hand never jerked. Never seen any sparks or smoke come from the gun. 7 times in the back. A couple of days later, they show him lying in a hospital bed on his back. Oh, they claim he's paralyzed. 7 rounds at close range. More than likely a high caliber. And he lived. I questioned that and asked, why don't the mainstream say anything about black on white crime? That got me a hate speech. Another funny thing, the general, a year ago, January 3rd, they took him out with a drone strike. Well, he's back in the news now. Iran's wanting to retaliate for that now. But the mainstream's proof was a ring he wore. And there was a severed hand with a totally different ring. I questioned that. And I got a hate speech strike. Did I hit that one out of the park? Back in the news now. Question everything. It's absolutely amazing. The most defended building besides the Pentagon and the White House, here in this country anyway, probably in the world. A few hundred people made it into the Capitol. Or were they just very little resistance allowed to go in? And boy, that woman sure does look like a real event. But remember, I watch a lot of movies. Sure does look like a lot of people get shot in them movies too. Question everything. You see the gun pointing through the window, and then bang, you see the gal fall. Possibly, it was a real event. Or was it? Question everything. Yeah, keep on trusting the plan. The plan's working out for the powers that be. Biden even said yesterday, this is not order, this is chaos. And another part of his speech, we will rise up. We've heard that term before. Oh yeah. And let's talk about their stimulus. The first amount that they give out to the population, which not everybody got it, but their number was $1,200. 3 stimulus totaling well over $8 trillion. Population didn't even get a half of a trillion. It's all verifiable. Arguing for months. Will it be 600? Will it be 2,000? Finally trickled out after the holiday, $600. What 12 and 6 is 18. 6, 6, 6. Why did they settle on that amount? 12 and 6. Just like I brought this up before too. Ryan Newman twice in the Daytona 500 flipped his car on the final lap. Slid on his top. One car number was 12. The other time it was 6. And the beast with Donald Trump sitting in the back seat of it led the race this year, 666. Yesterday was the 6th, and they imposed a curfew from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. 666. I didn't catch the time when Trump spoke or when Biden spoke. There was probably something connected there. If they can make it look like they stuck a needle in Biden's arm at exactly 3:22 in the afternoon, the exact second. This is a spiritual war, people. Now the boogie bug has mutated. More fear. Remember what Obama said, you will never see it coming. Yeah. Never, an old man when I was younger told me to never ask what's next, because you don't really want to know. Nothing good is coming down the pike. The evil is here and it's out in force. Hospitals are full. But doctors and nurses are making TikTok videos again. Everything's a psyop too. Saw this one where supposedly there's a cop up at the top of a landing of stairway. It was enclosed stairway. Somebody's taking a camera shot of it from down low. This cop's up there fumbling around with some handcuffs, and this woman standing there in a robe. Supposedly she went and filmed the hospital. And a cop kept asking her, do you want to go put on some clothes underneath that robe? Finally, the cop let her walk into her bedroom at the top of the landing of stairs by herself and close the door. What cop would ever do that? You would at least have a female cop go in there with him. Fake. Psyop. To get people from going to the hospitals. And this last strike that I got on this channel, after getting a warning a few weeks back when my other channel was taken down for one line in a song saying something was a hoax, This time, I titled it, that guy's channel, and the name of the song. Linked it in the description. Thought, well, I'll wait a day. So, I waited a day. His song was still up on his channel, so I put it up. Within an hour, after having 17 views, got hit with a medical misinformation strike. And there is an appeal that you can make. Well, I sent him an appeal. I said, go fuck yourself, YouTube. You Satan-worshipping scum. That was my appeal. That's how I feel about those in charge of YouTube and all the other main media. You're scum of the earth. You worship Satan. And as far as the devil horns go, I'm seeing them everywhere. Channels I used to watch, I won't watch them no more. I'll be lucky if this video don't get me another strike. I don't care. What's it matter? But going back to me describing, I don't want to get the guy in trouble because he's a good guy. And not once have I ever seen him throw out any devil horns or 666 or do anything that would make me think that he is not a true someone trying to wake people up. But 2 days ago, the song was still up on his channel after they took it down for an hour on mine. And I linked it. Had over 17,000 views. Got up this morning, it was gone. Oh, he did get hit with a strike on it. But it took them a week. It took them an hour with me. Just the Voice 4. I'll link my first video that I put up on it in the description if anybody wants to. When I had Just the Voice 2, I told people about Just the Voice 3. No one came and subscribed. I'm up to 80 something now. But when they took down Just the Voice 2, it was starting to push 250. I don't ask anybody to ever like, share, or subscribe to any of my videos or my channel, but it will be there in the description if you want to go and check it out. Click a button, whatever. I don't care. I don't care anymore. This world is fucked up. Those in charge are evil. And if you're a Christian, I believe in Jesus Christ. He came here and died on the cross to bear my sins. And we all are sinners. If me saying one word offends you, run away. There are 2 words that offend me, and I have unsubscribed to many channels because of this. When they put the 2 words starting in G and D together. Oh, that gets under my skin. And anybody flashing the devil horns, I unsubscribe to them too. You little smart ass. You know exactly who I'm talking about. There's my rant. And I'll say it again to you, YouTube. Go fuck yourself. But I love you guys. Down the road.